Why indeed are the cats crawling over my head all of a sudden? The cats are always here, man. They're always here.
Because they know there'll be vanilla wafers.
What began as a source of fun ended in tragedy when the cats got diabetes.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
We are
Wilford
live now,
Brimley
too.
for cats. What?
Well, I just wanted to see what kind of fun stuff we could get on the stream.
Oh,
What? No. What is the you know
so
what?
that's
in
what
my
I punched
mind,
the preacher in the face. Wait, we're live?
What?
listen. I just want everybody to take a moment, close your eyes, and visualize the Wilford Brimley of cats. And we all know we're thinking about the same cat, right? We're all
Yeah.
thinking about exactly the same
we
cat,
are,
right?
Yeah.
You need to
okay.
find yourself a good doctor.
It's basically Garfield with the Lorax mustache.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all visualizing the same cat.
I
Now,
assume he says meow-beaties.
now let's take that a step further and imagine the Wilford Brimley of penises.
Why?
I mean, I see it every time I go to the bathroom, Chuck.
Stop it! No, that's disgusting. That's
I
gross.
mustache you to
Full of
hurt your
diabetes
eyes.
testing supplies.
Oh my god. It's like droopier than it should be. Like that's I mean,
Bert said,
Oh.
can we not?
there's a lot of like
I'm gonna agree with Bert.
there's a lot of wrinkling that's occurring.
You know, there was a lot of pool action in Cocoon, so the wrinkling makes sense.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this
yeah.
this version of Wilford Brimley could definitely stand on like a bridge and with a staff and say you shall not pass. Like that's what I kind of imagine when I think about
You know my
Are
favorite
you
thing about
saying he's just got a big dong?
he
Is
was
that
a
what you're
cyborg?
saying? You shall not pass.
Jeremy.
Speaking of cyborgs,
My god.
Oh, are you? That's a segue for us to play the game. Hey, we're
no.
Defenders of
What game?
Cobalt.
Of Cyberpunk Red. Who brought
And
that up?
welcome to the show. We're gonna play some Cyberpunk, some Cyberpunk Red. We're doing the Jumpstart Kit.
Available in stores now.
It is. It's been available for a while. You can maybe get it. It's been on and off on sold out. The full book of Cyberpunk Red is going to be available for sale on November 14th. So yeah, I don't know. That's a fucking thing, I guess. Friendin's feeding all of you vanilla wafers, so make sure you catch them.
Stop throwing
Hold out your
vanilla
hands
wafers.
and
So
Don't want to waste them.
Stop.
what do we got? It's pretty much all home team here tonight. So
It is.
our real big plugs is check out Jeremy on the Pludcast.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you can buy our zine, Dan Dies in the End. We're actively working on issue number 2. I just finished the Zerl short story today, and it's ready for edits.
And if you'd like someone with a tattoo of Kevin Bacon riding their penis like it's a grabite from Tremors to feed you vanilla wafers, just look me up on Twitter. That's the other thing.
Oh my god.
Oh, how the
At Friendin,
tides
yeah.
have turned.
speaking of cyborgs,
Well, I am enhanced.
Oh, no.
God damn you!
All right.
No.
That's
everything
wonderful.
is horrible.
Everything's
No.
wonderful.
Everything is awful.
Hydraulic some
Everything
places you
is
wouldn't have guessed.
great.
I do track by sound and vibration.
Me too.
Jesus. Wow, this is okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
avoid saying anything.
It
That's,
goes
yeah.
deep like the Tremors.
I was not gonna
Okay.
say that, Jake. I was not gonna say that, Jacob.
It's got spines too. What?
Oh no, I hate it.
They're
I hate
modified
it. I hate
hairs. It's
it.
fine.
I still hate it. I still hate it. Go
I
figure.
was going to not drink tonight, but now I need to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
All right,
This
let's
is
go
gonna be
through
one of those sessions.
and
I was definitely not going to drink tonight.
I have Guinness.
Ooh, classy.
Alec Guinness.
Oh,
I
no.
have water in a Spider-Man mug.
Ah, it's
All right.
classy. I like the water Spider-Man combo. It's
I have
good.
yours and then my regular heap of water.
All right.
Jake, would you say you have both webs and fluid in that cup?
I
kinda?
would.
Yeah. Oh, and Jen with the trackable water supply.
This is my water supply that yells at me when I don't drink and then celebrates when I do.
I celebrate when I drink, but my liver doesn't.
Yeah.
I wonder
Same.
if it'll
Checks
do it
out.
because it's not sitting on.
All right. Let's talk
not gonna
about who we're playing tonight. I am playing the role of the GM or whatever the fuck they call it in this game. So I don't have to introduce shit. But we'll have all of you introduce your characters. Hey, Tainted Twinkie, that is a wonderful name, and thank you for the follow.
Ooh.
Tainted
Oh,
Twinkie.
tainted Twinkie.
I have a lot of feels about that name.
I have cream feels centers about
So,
that.
Friendon, tell us about
Yeah.
your character tonight.
My character is 40. Not 40 years old, that's their name. And they're a rocker boy, but they're a girl. Everything about this character is confusing. It's a pre-gen, and she has a kind of checkered past. She's kind of the face of the group. She uses music to persuade. Most of my skills that I start out with the pre-gen character are kind of geared that way. And that's not a character I play super often, so I'm actually looking forward to it. Playing somebody that is more manipulative and more persuasive than bashy or wizardy. So
There you go. All right, moving down that column. Jen, tell us about your character.
Okay, so I don't know, how much are we supposed to give away about our backstory?
I don't know. It's up to you.
And I'm not going to give away anything. I'm a mystery. I'm a fucking mystery. You're going to find out what's going on. So anyway, I'm playing Red Eye, who is a net runner. So in this game, you're going to see a lot of like action and combat, and then you're going to see me. And what I'm doing is I'm sitting there and I'm staring at a wall, and it looks like nothing's happening, but it's all theater of the mind within theater of the mind. It's like we're going deeper. So
My camera froze.
It
I
sure
will be
did.
hacking. That's my goal. I'm going to be hacking.
Can you unfreeze your camera? You be hacking. Always be hacking. That's the
Always
rule.
be hacking.
Let me see. I think it's OBS that derped up, so maybe I can just restart it and things will be cool.
Okay, give it a shot. Jake, tell us about who you're playing.
I'll be playing a nomad named Racer. Racer has a shotgun, claws in the fingertips, and a car.
Ooh, and that's where it counts.
Yes.
We would talk about Dan, but we'll let Dan figure his camera out. So we'll move over to Jeremy.
I'm going to be playing a fixer named Grease. He's just everybody's friend. He knows everybody in town, likes to help people make connections, get things done. He's your best friend
Yay.
until he shoots you in the back when it's convenient.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, moving up to Dan. Dan, tell us about your character tonight.
I have a torch, and supposedly he's the tech, but he seems to be kind of oriented towards combat, maybe a little bit. I have I have a few weapons and some other things like that. So I've never played this, so this will probably just be an absolute disaster. We'll see if I can die at the end.
Well, fun thing is none of us have played this, so we're all in the same boat.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. So one of you, and I don't remember which one, is the owner of this apartment building we're starting in. That is
That would
Jeremy.
be Jeremy's character, yeah.
So Grease is the owner. Grease, what is the name of your apartment building?
Skankles.
Oh,
Damn it.
So wait, is it a business with apartments above it? Is that what
Yes.
this is?
Yes.
I hope
So
that there's
we
just
have
like,
the club on the first floor,
Oh
and then
my
we have the
God.
apartments above.
I hope
So
there's
smart.
just pumping bass all night long.
You're diversifying your business.
Of
It's
course,
wonderful.
yeah.
technically the apartment's called the Skankles Vistas, but
Yes.
you know,
Okay. So Skankles is the first floor, and then
Or is it
Skankles
Skankles
Vistas.
View Apartments.
Yes.
Okay.
Love it.
Do we get to partake in free hot dogs whenever we want?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're in Knee-Rise apartments.
hmm
Or
Okay.
the thigh high apartments.
So you all have rooms on the third floor. I would say you're all probably friends in some way. But, just happenstance, you all are neighbors on the third floor of these Skankle Vistas. Woda, yeah, it's pretty normal for us. Lots of innuendos.
Oh, hey, Woda, what's up? Yeah, no, none of us are appropriate ever. So
No.
thank you for stopping by.
I'm a very serious person.
Serious about being inappropriate.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't know we were lying today.
So for everybody who doesn't know, Skankles is a strip club where they only show ankles. So it's very important to note. It's a very classy strip joint. Only
true.
showing the ankles.
With free hot
Those
dogs.
ankles
And
are
they have
hot.
free hot dogs.
It's a hot dog buffet, which
It's like
Surprisingly
Hooters,
good.
but with very provocative sauce.
Do you guys remember the puddles of hot dog water that we talked about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's noticed the number of buttons I have unbuttoned, but my life is
Jesus
a hot
H.
dog buffet.
Oh,
my
my god.
goodness.
I don't understand what that means.
He's
I don't
talking
understand what
about
that means.
I don't
It's
either.
a good thing you don't.
he's talking about dongs.
Oh my god. So,
Welcome to
We're
the
on
Cyberpunk,
the
eh?
third floor.
the
Speaking of
cyberpunk, eh?
cyborgs.
Speaking of cyborgs. So I actually probably wouldn't be super social. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not going to be part of the group, but like, I'm like kind of a like my walls are like all taped up, and I'm sort of hiding away from the light and other people. So I never leave the knee-high rise apartments.
I feel that character on a spiritual level. You might notice the blackout blinds and the total lack of any sort of outside presence in my home. So I feel that. My character plays loud music and probably annoys everyone, but the music's pretty good too, so maybe you don't mind so much. That's kind of where I'm at.
Got lots of comfy couches. I keep the bar stocked with enough to make a signature drink that any of you like. So, come on over whenever.
Yeah.
Racer's Pad's an absolute clusterfuck. Graffiti on the walls, 20-year-old stereo that may or may not have been purchased legally, pilfered furniture from the dump, fashion magazines, Chinese food boxes with rice and cigarette butts in it. Standard fare.
Yeah.
Oh, and a plastic wine glass with a neon light spiraled around the stem that's powered by a watch battery.
I should have brought that upstairs so I could show it off.
Exactly. Dan's got one. Dan
There you
knows
go.
what I'm talking
There you
about.
go.
That's wonderful.
Maybe if we have a brief break, I'll go get it when
Oh,
it
hell
doesn't
yeah.
matter anymore.
So, about once a month, you and some of the other tenants in the building. Now, I want to mention, there's just about every room is booked, or not booked, but every room is occupied. But there's some specialty other tenants that you've formed a stronger bond with, and it's every once a month there's a card game on the roof. Everyone goes up on the roof. Now you guys are just a handful of blocks from the combat zone, so shit's a little shady. There's no real form of law out here. You're lucky to be able to get net access and power, mostly thanks to
Starlink, no.
to Greece's decent connection with the local fixer. And you pay some bribes to him. You don't really make money off this building. You just come out barely ahead every month. Most of the rent that you get, it goes towards repairs, it goes towards utilities, it goes towards your payment to the local fixer to help keep the local booster gangs and whatnot off your back. So yeah, the nice thing is, this far out, this dilapidated area, taxman doesn't come around asking for taxes. So at least you got that little boon going for you.
Yeah.
So in this universe, George Harrison never wrote that song.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
So yeah, you're all up on the roof playing your monthly card game with your fellow tenants. Usually this is organized by Grant. He actually works for the local fixer that you pay bribes to, and part of the payment to the fixer is an apartment for Grant. So Grant also kind of works as your in-house security for a lot of things. But yeah, you got Grant, you got Dr. Carver, who's actually a oh man, what do they call that again? The doctor thing.
Oh, that's like one of the good street slangs. It's
Rip something?
Rip Doc.
Rip
Ripper
Doc,
Doc.
yeah.
He's
That's
a
just
Ripper
what I
Doc,
do to
yeah.
chinos all the time.
Yeah.
Is I ripper them docs.
Yeah.
God.
He used to work at an actual licensed, decent, well sterilized cyberware. I don't remember the name of that kind of medical facility. The small, you go in and just get a few stitches in you, but they don't actually see regular patients kind of place.
Like a
Mini clinic.
Clinic, yeah.
yeah.
He used to work at an actual cyberware clinic.
So
But
now he's like more of a doc in a box kind of situation, like
Well-
strip mall doctor.
no, he actually operates out of his apartment.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh,
He-
so it's It's Dr. Nick.
He's a doc on your block. That's
Yeah.
even worse
Oh
than
my.
a doc in a box.
He rents two apartments side by side, and he's actually installed a door going between them. And he's completely soundproofed and sterilized his operating room. So that way, the screams and stuff don't keep the neighbors up as much as it used to. But yeah, he's actually fairly talented Ripper Doc who, was just tired of the long drive, was tired of all the bureaucracy. And you know what? I can get a lot more money just operating out of a fucking an apartment room. And so that's what he does now.
Awesome.
You've also got Gina. She's kind of a nice older lady. She actually has 3 pets that she really won't let any of you close to. She lives alone in her apartment. Now, her pets are, she has a salmon in a giant fish tank that she named Rico. I'm sorry. Rico is her salmon-veiled... What the fuck? Salmon-crested cockatoo. She's got Puddles, her tortoise, and Spooky, her chameleon. So she's got these 3 pets, a cockatoo, a turtle, and a chameleon. And she gets very upset if you call them her pets. They're more than pets. They're her roommates. They're her companions. And in fact, the only person that she really trusts to actually hang out around her pets is Grant. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's not Grant. It's Rico. There's another tenant named Rico, so she actually kind of named her cockatoo after Rico. And when Rico goes and visits and has his morning tea with Gina, you can hear the cockatoo screeching as loud as it can, calling for Rico. So yeah, they got a pretty decent bond. Speaking of Rico, and if you guys go through the floors in the apartment, you can see where these people's rooms are. But Rico is a musician. He used to be in a part of a semi-famous musical group a while back, but he went solo. But, as soon as he gets up, he starts playing, trumpet, piano, moves over to some synth stuff, and just all day it's music. People used to complain at first, especially to you, Grease, about all the music, but people just kind of accepted it as part of life in the apartment, He gives them the, soundtrack to their life now. The last of the notable tenants up there playing cards with you is Molly Anderson. She wouldn't necessarily call it a gang, but it's definitely kind of a gang. She and her siblings, she's the oldest of them all, are all crammed into this one apartment. They call themselves the Andersons. They've been known to do, some seedy shit here and there, but they don't fuck with anyone in the apartment. And they've gotten caught stealing once or twice before, but Grant put them in their place. And since then, they've been, pretty good tenants. They even help out Gina every now and then, like carrying in like groceries or whatnot. Of course, Gina won't let them in the apartment, but, it's your weird dysfunctional family, you could call it. And so, yeah, you're all up on the roof of the apartment playing cards. There's drinks, there's snacks. Mainly it's just some kibble or whatnot. Nothing fancy. You got some synth alcohol. But it's a semi-decent day. And actually from the roof of your apartment, it's almost a view of the city that you could stick on like a postcard or some shit. Like, you're in a shitty part of town. Your apartment building is absolutely nothing to write home about. But
Chuck, stop describing where I live.
Yeah. At least it's got a view. And it's got a good view. So yeah, you're all up top playing cards. Anything you want to do? Any conversations you want to have?
Grant is the musician, right?
Rico.
Rico was. Okay, my bad. I'm going to hang out with Rico and talk shop. I'm a chromatic metal musician, and it sounds like he's a little bit more synthy, so
Yep.
I'm going to just talk shop with him.
So yeah, you and Rico have had conversations many a times. You're definitely not drifting in the same genre, but Rico is one of those, jack of all trade musicians. So even though Rico's preference is one thing, Rico can sure as hell keep up and pretty much anything musically you could throw at Rico.
Okay.
Rico talks about stories back in his touring days.
I get the impression he's pretty suave from those stories.
Yeah, he's definitely the coolest person in the room most days. Oh, I got the fucking joke you put out there. God damn it.
You tricked him! Oh my god, you tricked him! Look at how betrayed he seems. Oh,
It's
it's
always the
fantastic.
best.
Oh my god, that's incredible. Oh,
I see what you did there.
so I would likely be super, like, just to circumvent everything else, I would likely be super awkward and just like hanging out by myself because although
Okay.
I'm out, I'm not necessarily comfortable being out and about.
Right? You're like, where's a terminal, please? Where can I?
I'm sort of like just watching people and trying to figure them out.
I respect it.
Like
I'd
looking
be
at the
hobbling.
internet on your agent, just like.
Yeah. So, the city has full wireless network access anywhere you go. But specifically, in your apartment, you've got some hard lines where you can actually get into like the higher speed stuff, and you can get into some more secure areas. The building actually has some hard lines here and there to kind of control the automated systems, heating, cooling, ventilation, the security doors. But yeah, up here, you can just be dicking around, just riffing off wireless. Yeah, having
Do
a
I
good
know
time.
if there's like a jack near me?
Not up on the roof.
Okay. Okay, I'm just
Is
curious.
there a Jill?
There are going to be so many bad moments where I'm not going to hear myself saying things about jacking in and jacking out. So I just want to get that out in the open right now and just let that be the thing. Okay, so I'm going to be saying that. Everybody just has to get over it right now and not make fun of me for saying it because
No, that's fine. I'm going to be tracking your jacking.
There it is.
I hate you.
If you all
hate-
keep talking about all this jacking, I'm calling the whole thing off.
My God.
Speaking about cyborgs, I'll hobnob around and see if there's anybody who needs anything done around the area, or get a feel for who needs what.
Yeah, I'll probably just
Sure.
kind of generally converse. I'm mostly interested in gadgets and electronics and stuff like that, but
Sure.
I'll be thumbing through a magazine that I've probably stolen from a gas station, looking at which corporations have moved higher up on the top 500 wealthiest list, that sort of thing.
Sure. So you're all mingling, having your conversations, enjoying yourselves or not. Molly actually almost gets caught trying to be a little sly with the bets, and Grant like catches her and like slaps her on the back of the hand real hard. Now Molly, being the oldest of the Andersons, puts her like 20. So this is like a gang of like street urchins, like really young kids. There's 6 or 7 in that apartment. But Molly, having her pride injured more than anything else, gets up to stretch her legs for a bit. And as she does, she kind of goes over to the edge of the building. She's looking around, and she's just like, hey guys, there's a weird-ass car with some weird-ass dudes down there looking at our building.
That is a weird ass car. Those are some weird ass dudes.
What are they wearing?
Give me just a
Some
second.
weird ass
Some weird ass clothes. God damn it, Jeremy.
What color are their pants?
What are they buying?
Yeah,
Or are their
they-
pants? They're so
weird-ass shit.
sus. They're so sus down there.
Whoa, are they paying for the hot dogs? They're clearly not from around here.
Two people are duck-billed sussipusses.
Oh my god.
Paying for the hot dogs. I love it.
So yeah, you look down
Fucking
and it
landlords.
looks like two corporate security goons. They're parked they're on the street. Is parked an extremely nice looking, like think of like a Benz or some shit, like a techno Benz with it's a little anti-grav wheels so it can fly rather than just drive on the roads. But there's these two security goons kind of standing a handful of feet, kind of flanking. Looks like this, just corporate stooge, this goofy looking suit. He's got a suite of cameras set up on his shoulders, and he's got some weird sort of like electronic easel set up in front of him. And it's like, surveying equipment. He's got these weird little cameras. He's taking measurements, and it looks like he's pointing all these cameras directly at the building. And he's putting notes and shit on the weird electronic easel.
Thus begins the bullshit of what I'm about to try to do. Mm-hmm. Is there any way that I can hack into that car and like get it to like drive off?
What do you think this is? Watch Dogs?
Yeah. I don't know.
We're near or something or something that I could do to scramble like the visuals. So like when they're looking at the building, like it scrambles their view.
Let's go with that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you so you're on the CityNet, the city's network. You hop into your deck, you start flipping up your programs. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and give me we'll call it just a DC 10, whatever that roll is.
DC 10. Ooh, okay. All right, this is gonna be tough, but we'll try it. Nope, I got a 7. Because anything is my interface level plus 1 D10.
Okay.
Is that all it is?
Yep. That's for any of my... So I'm using my Netrunner ability. Should I not use my Netrunner abilities?
I was going to say Netrunner ability.
Yeah. Okay. All my Netrunner abilities are my interface level plus 1 D10 versus the difficulty of the task. And I'm going to be at a 1.
Okay.
Because we're probably not leveling up with this jumpstart.
No.
Yeah.
No, actually,
it's
your
okay if it
character
doesn't...
started at a level 10. It's weird.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then it's actually a 17. Or no, it's not 17. It's a 16. I'm kidding.
Okay. So yeah,
it's okay if I fail. That's fine.
Yeah. So you start trying to get into this guy's camera suite to scramble it, and you realize that his local network that he's got tying all this equipment together, it's all hardened, and you just bounce off of it.
This guy's got good shit, or I'm terrible. I can't tell.
You would definitely get the impression, like, no, this dude's got some good shit.
Okay.
Like
that means we're probably gonna have to go talk to him or something.
This level, the car, the security, you definitely get the feel that this is definitely corporate. They're the ones who would have this kind of bankroll.
Yeah, we might actually have to go talk to them like people.
Yeah.
I'll get my shotgun.
Well, hopefully we don't need that just yet. Molly, I'm going to teach you later the better way to hide the card. Like that you had it like right here. We could all see it. But it's okay. We all need to learn.
So
I'm going to start obnoxiously playing my violin, which I've named Violence.
Nice. So you're playing your violin on the roof?
Yes.
What's going on?
Would you say you're fiddling?
I'm violining their space. I don't know. That one went. Yeah.
Would it make you a fiddler on the roof?
On the roof. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, I'm done.
Hey,
I'll head down to go
gaming
chat.
and BS. Thanks for that follow.
Speaking of cyborgs.
So Grease starts heading to the elevator.
Real quickly, Chuck, whenever one of us goes off track, you just need to have somebody enter the scene on an actual Segway.
That's great.
Someone rides by on a Segway. Meanwhile,
Directing you too. No.
Who else is going down?
I'll go with, and I'll, kind of lean in towards Grease and be like, I still got that shotgun.
I'm going to provide accompanying music and follow down too.
Oh, okay.
I'll follow, but I'm following further behind because I'm crap at combat. So.
Okay. Well,
that's wonderful. I don't want to look like I'm armed, but it's wonderful if you are.
What's Torch doing?
I'll be coming down.
Okay. So you all ride down the elevator to the first floor. Initially, I had the first floor set up as more apartments, but apparently it's a Skankles now.
I'm gonna stop off at the 3rd floor, drop by my apartment, lift up the half-burnt mattress that I never sleep on anyway.
Yeah.
Grab my guns and head down.
Hey,
Okay.
Chuck, you know the Skinkles could be a sub-basement too if you want to keep the stuff you made.
Oh, I like that better.
That's good.
Skankles is
Yeah.
in the basement. There's a
Yeah, you have to go low to get into a
Can't
Skinkles.
show ankles on the 1st floor. What are you, crazy?
Yeah. All right. So yeah, the
That's just
basement
obscene.
is a
What is
Skankles.
this, 2019?
Oh
No, it's Cyberpunk 2020.
Oh,
Yeah, half of it is the half of it's the boiler room and the or I'm sorry, a quarter of it's the boiler room and the other 3/4 is a hot dog buffet that shows some.
No,
ankle skin.
that's what they
call
call
it the
the
boiler
hot.
room.
Yes, exactly. Jake
Oh,
and
man.
Oh,
Jake and I
yes.
immediately went there. Thank you,
That's
Jake.
great.
I was
I
right
love
Boiler
there.
Jake.
room / kitchen.
Mhm.
So yeah, you all make it down to street level. You head out. Red Eye kind of lingers back as these 2 corporate goons. They're standing there and they see you walk out, and you can see they're armed with full fucking assault rifles. Like not fucking around assault rifles. And you can see the little corporate dude in the middle. He's got a piece strapped to his side, like just a little semi-auto or something like that. What do you all do?
Good evening, gentlemen. Are you peckish at all? We've got some hot dogs. You could actually sit down, rest yourselves a minute.
One of the security guys, we'll say this guy a little further out, calls out as soon as you start asking him questions. Stay back or we'll open fire. You get this one warning.
Just trying to be hospitable.
Hey, Grease. You want me to go talk to him? I can be a little persuasive, with my music. Sometimes kind of soothes the savage asshole.
I would love nothing better than to see you soothe somebody's asshole. So please go do it.
Yeah. I don't know
So
if you want to
cyborgs?
go talk to them, but maybe stand here and talk to them.
Jeremy.
What? It was in context of what he said.
It was?
It is true.
So my guy rides by on a Segway.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
He gets mowed down though.
Did you hear there's an Amazon sale on cyborgs today?
So yeah, what's going on? They give you this warning, and as they give you this warning to stay back or they'll open fire, they do kind of ready their assault rifles. So they're not pointing at you, but they've got it shouldered and kind of pointed down at the ground in front of them.
I'm going to take a small step forward. I'm not going to leap towards them or anything, right? I'm going to take enough that they notice me, but not so much that I seem aggressive. And I'm going to start playing music, and I'm going to wax poetic about their particular weapon. And I'm going to sing a little song about how fucking cool that gun is and see if I could start a conversation with them.
They give each other a little look. They give you a look. But did you say you step forward?
A tiny bit, yes. Like a half step.
They level their guns at you.
Okay. And I kind of play off that though. Like I'm saying those are fantastic weapons, fellas. I haven't seen something that nice in quite a while. Last time I saw one of those, kind of blah blah blah, right? Like I'm just trying to ingratiate myself a bit, like show that I know what they have.
Yeah. The guy with the easel is just frantically taking measurements. You can see he's getting uncomfortable with your presence.
Okay.
But the two, security guards, they just stand there. They've given you their warning. They don't seem to be interested in interacting back.
I'm gonna turn around to Grease and say, like, I'm not sure that these assholes can be soothed.
Hey, if you need, you can take some measurements from inside too. I actually run the building here. I'm not sure what you need here, but hey, we're neighbors. I've actually got, well, not yet, but I'm thinking maybe in a couple weeks there might be a room open for you. Give you a tour even.
The nervous looking guy with the easel, like, no, that's not. No, you just stay back. We'll finish our things and we'll be gone. Just none of that. Yeah.
Can I roll like a perception to see if I recognize any symbols or anything on a car or
You
like a
absolutely
logo
can.
on somebody?
Mhm.
Okay. I got a 20. Wait, what? That's cool.
Okay.
Ooh, nicely
I don't-
done.
That was a crit success.
Oh yeah,
Woohoo!
there you
Yeah,
go.
because if you roll a 10, it rolls another
it
d10.
explodes. So yeah, good job.
Well played.
So
Does a 2
yeah,
by 10.
you actually recognize, and it's not
Glad you like that,
advertised
Jeremy.
on their car, but you can actually see on the easel and some of the camera equipment that this dude has, you see the WorldSat logo. Big communication corps responsible for a lot of the network connectivity and network security in the city. So WorldSat, and it's a big player.
Would we have any idea of why they would be here? Like why WorldSat would be here, like taking measurements of a building?
Get rid of it.
You know,
This is because in my business magazine that I might have been perusing on the roof, would that have said something about WorldSat?
not in particular, and especially not about any operations over here. You
Okay.
would all know that WorldSat has been expanding their series of, radio towers, like network towers. And they don't have any this close to the combat zone, so it's kind of weird. But that would be your guess. If WorldSat's poking around taking surveying measurements, that would be kind of your intuition on what you think it might be.
Looking to expand their infrastructure right
Mhm.
through our apartments.
Probably right through our apartment. Yeah. Perhaps we could offer them some space on the roof and leave our apartment.
Well, for what it's worth, if you high, upstanding gentlemen need anything, maybe somebody to help you coordinate. If you need a friendly face, you just let us know.
The nervous guy's like, yeah, okay. And it's at this time he nods to one of them like, I got what I need. And he starts kind of folding up the easel and he hurries to the car real quick. While the two security goons, they back towards the car, keeping facing all of you. And they hop in and start driving off.
I hope you don't level our building.
Have fun storming the castle.
I look at Grease and say, now, with my shotgun in hand.
Hey, Blue
Hey,
Collar
thanks for the
DM, thanks for that raid.
Hey,
We're
It's
playing
tempting.
some
I-
Shadowrun, not Shadowrun, Cyberpunk.
If I
I'd like
had
to pay
bananas, I would
attention.
want to shove them in the exhaust, but
What'd
I
you
don't
say,
Was that
think
Jen?
we
Jen?
could've
Pay
got up there
attention to
do
the
it.
direction that they go in because
Mm.
I don't know. I assume tracking is like street tracking as well. So
Sure.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
Yeah, you can see that they're actually heading closer to the combat zone, but they take a right as soon as they can. So that's kind of
Would
where
you say
get
your
the idea.
character tracks and jacks then, Jen?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate
well, that was
it.
weird. I'm going to go get a hot dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch out for that hot dog water. It's on the floor.
So you
Got
all
my
so
August
moist.
ankles.
there you go.
Hot dog, the tailpipe.
So after that weird encounter,
Oh my God, yes.
you all head back in. Is there anything you guys want to do for the night, or should we advance the clock?
I'd probably do more research. Like I might go on the dark web because I assume there's a dark
Sure.
web, but actually it's called just like the gray web at this point. And so I'm on the gray web and I'm looking for like what I can find out about WorldSat and like any other instances of this happening like across the city.
Sure. So let's go ahead and we'll do our little net run at this point. Go ahead and give me a net run test.
Okay.
So
first
you-
time doing this. So let's
I
see
do
what
like that
happens.
Jed's character is like literally the only character that has to do any heavy lifting rules wise with the quick start.
So
Yeah.
heavy lifting. So I would essentially like jack in, which I don't
Yeah.
have to roll to jack in. I just
Right.
jack in.
Well, yeah, you go to your room, you hook up to your hard line, and you start, delving in on some plans, maybe poking at the WorldSat data servers.
So what I'd like to do is let me see if I can find it. I think probably the best thing for me is going to be probably doing either a backdoor
Yep.
potentially which would allow me to. I mean, it's for breaking passwords if I find passwords, but it could also be for like breaking into finding more
Right.
things. That
You
essentially
start
would be it.
Scanning
Yeah.
for an open port. You do find one, but it's going to take a little bit of work
Cool.
getting through without tripping anything off. So go ahead and give me another net run test.
Okay, so I will. Hold on, let me see something here. Okay, so I'm going to. I'm going to start by doing actually a cloak if I can.
Sure.
I'm going to try to cloak myself, which is basically like sneaking, but in the interweb. That probably doesn't make it, which is fine. So now people know that I don't succeed
Okay.
in doing it. And then I'd like to try a backdoor if possible. Also,
Sure.
I'm having a hard time with saying a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
So I got a 5 on that one.
Ow.
So as I try to find things, I don't maybe find a lot of information.
It's
Yeah.
more than any of us can find.
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning
I just
on
play
just
music.
like having a bunch of smoothies thrown in a blender with some vodka, and I'm just gonna drink that and pass out.
What's that like?
I don't know. I'm sure it's horrible.
So yeah, you
Like a
do your
vodka hot
poking
dog
around.
smoothie.
Yeah. You do your poking around trying to get into the world stat direct data servers. But you just bounce right off of it.
Okay.
You don't find anything. Like maybe if you were to try a different system that may not be so hard in like public
Sure.
planning or permits or something like that, it might be a little easier to get into. But
Okay.
straight into WorldSat, they're pretty guarded up.
You might be able to find some plans that have been registered for this location, perhaps.
That, or maybe like I could just do a Google search. Google exists. A Moogle search. Wait, Moogle. Oh, Moogle search. Oh, now I love it. So you do you do a search to basically just see if other people are reporting this. Like, so it's less me like actually net running and more just me using the internet.
Okay. Is there any kind of role you need to do for that, or is it just a thing that happens?
It's just so it's not net running. So I'm not in net running. It would be like I'm trying to see.
Yeah. let's
It
look
would.
at your-
I don't know if cyber tech would count. There's basic tech and cyber tech. And I could also potentially do tracking, because tracking could be if we're drawing this out, tracking could be literally me like
Let's just do
following
a
a path on the web.
basic tech.
Okay.
Because cyber tech would be interfacing with cyberware.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, you do actually come across a couple articles saying that this company name I've forgotten,
WorldSat
has been really pushing hard to get their next quarter revenue up, and one of the things they've been doing is expanding their tower sites, and they've been putting new tower sites all throughout the city, any areas that had a rough connection before. But you do find that in some areas there's been some friction between WorldSat and the local like planning boards, or WorldSat and local citizens, because WorldSat is very much trying to put their towers in the best possible positions for connectivity.
As the musician in the group, I would like to say I've heard of WorldSat hip hop, but I had no idea that they were doing towers as well.
So yeah, you get the feeling like, oh shit, what if they're thinking about putting a tower here?
In their previous expansions, have they been aggressive in getting that one ideal spot? They've been.
There's been a lot of legal work that's been going in, a lot of fighting with zoning laws. There's been some struggle with some HOAs in some neighborhoods.
So not going and mowing people down, though.
Not that you found. Now, once again, you're all this close to the combat zone. You're all in like the Wild West out here. There's no law.
So they could come out and mow us down.
Yeah, the closest thing you have to any kind of like law enforcement or peacekeepers are the local fixers who kind of maintain and control the booster gangs in the area. So
I would write out little notes to everybody and like slide them under their door, but not actually see them.
not actually interact with them. Okay.
Not actually interact with them, because email's not safe.
That could be. So, you guys go back to your card game, eat some food, maybe go hang out in Skankles for a while, get some free hot dogs, look at some ankles, maybe tip well enough, look at some shins. And your night passes by uneventfully. After that weird encounter with those corporate goons. The next day proceeds. And, it's maybe, I don't know, 10 in the morning or so. And all of a sudden, I know, Deviator, I didn't want to say it, but we got to set the tone. The next morning, all of a sudden, CityNet goes down.
Oh no. How will I find my pictures of cats?
There's
Hate it.
no pictures of cats. Even the hard lines leaving the building are down. You still can do connectivity inside the building, but outside of the building, it's just dead. Like your connection's down, the wireless is down. All of your, your PDAs or whatever they call them in this, those things are absolutely no connection whatsoever, cellular or data. You're cut off.
Uh-oh.
Do I know of like a nearby cafe or something that might have like connectivity or like something that I could hardline into?
Yeah, there's one a couple blocks down.
Okay.
And you maybe...
I'd let people know that it might just be cut off here,
Yeah.
but I can't tell. So we might want to go check somewhere else.
Being the other kind of like misanthrope who's all about their own bullshit in the party, I'm probably going to follow you anyway. Like, I don't have anything else to do in this apartment complex, so I'll go with you.
None of us have anything to do now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would initially decline to go with,
Yeah.
but then after failing to go back to sleep because I don't have like my ambience music playing because my
No.
internet's down, then I'll be like, fuck, and I'll go make sure everybody can get there safely in the car.
I was
Like
gonna say you're gonna give
begrudgingly,
them a
right?
lift.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like
So-
if I can't sleep anyway, I'll go.
So you all pile into the car to head down to the local, Cyber Starbucks. And you get maybe 50 meters out from the building, and CityNet pops back on. And like you don't even, make it that far out. Like, oh shit, network connectivity's back. You get a few missed notifications that start showing up. Jen, you're able to, Red Eye's able to, check connectivity, check some ping stats, a few trace routes, and you're like, that's super weird.
hey, Red Eye, is that CityNet being ShittyNet, or is somebody fucking with us?
Oh no. Would I know of any technology? Would anybody know of any technology that would, because Dan, didn't you say you're like a tech person?
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're all tech people because future, but like, would you maybe have more information on like large scale tech that could stop or make this happen?
Maybe. I'm not exactly sure. It just
Okay.
says you're addicted to tech in all forms.
I'll give that to you, Dan. I'll say yes, you would know this. You'd be like, yeah, there's scramblers and blockers someone can put up that will just do short range, just blackout of data going through.
I'm not sure what the benefit of it would be.
I mean,
In lieu of going to the cafe, I'm going to make a right turn, travel a bit, make another right turn, and basically just try to go back to the apartment building.
Okay. And you're approaching the apartment building from a different angle, but pretty much it's the same thing. Once you get in that about 50 meter range, it cuts back out.
Okay, so we're being isolated in that space.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you all heading back into the apartment?
Would I have enough knowledge to try and pinpoint where something like that would be coming from? Like knowing how the device works? Is it something that like somebody puts in a space and it radiates, or?
It could be, there's two forms that this could take. It could be someone puts in a space and it radiates, or it could be the people that control the satellites that provide the network. just switch off a certain area. They could go in and turn off a specific cell. And so if you're thinking someone put this on the building, or with the way this is kind of lining up with your little bit of measurement, like it would have to be in the building or they switched off our cell.
Okay. And I don't think anybody went into our building, so.
So this is a eye in the sky kind of disabling.
Which case, something bad's probably about to happen.
Okay. I just need to know what you're all going to do next.
Either we go warn the residents in the building. They may need to get out. Save all of our workers at Skankles.
I mean, are there any competing companies? Is there any chance we might be able to try and find a guy that's a friend of a guy?
You could
Would our
probably
fixers help us?
Yeah, if you want to go talk to your local fixer, I can find their name real quick.
That might be a good place to go.
Grant, was it?
Mm-hmm. Grant works for him. Rex. Rex is the big name in the neighborhood who kind of controls all the booster gangs and works. Grant works for Rex, and he's who you pay your bribes to. Keep the booster gangs off your back. So yeah, you know where Rex is. This isn't a big deal, especially you, Grease. Professional lines have crossed before, as well as you drop off your payments in person. Because Rex doesn't like transferring. He prefers just getting cred chips, placed directly in his hand.
Of course.
So it's when you all get there, and it's only a handful of blocks away. It's when you get a couple of blocks out, you can hear fire siren, or fire trucks, the sirens of fire trucks, kind of off in the distance, and they're getting louder and louder. You actually see them coming down the road ahead of you, so they're going to go past you. And you see this, standard fire truck, sci-fi future fire truck, and it blows past you, and it seems to, what's that direction directly behind us? Our apartment building.
Wonderful.
So why don't all of you give me a local expert test?
Okay.
Where is the local expert thing?
That is
Under education.
Skills under on the combat page.
Yeah, or if you you can go to stat setup as well,
Oh shit.
Whoa.
and it's got the whole list on
Where
there.
is it? So I can roll a 20. Says
Brendan already
says
got it.
40. I'm speaking as him.
Yeah.
Turns out I'm a local expert.
Here, I thought I was pretty good with my 16 there.
So 16 is still good. I was looking for a 14 on this. So those of you who hit that 16 or 14 or above, the fire services don't service out here. This
Okay.
is
So this is
tax-free
probably the end of
zone
the
out
building.
here.
These people are all sovereign citizens. This is a no fire service zone.
Yeah, like they, no one's paying the firefighters taxes out in these neighborhoods, so they don't service the neighborhoods.
Oh,
The
no.
city-run EMTs, they don't come out this far either. So any medical aid, dock wagons, all private firms that you would have to contact directly. But yeah, so
Did we get everybody out?
you guys haven't gone back to the
No,
building
we
yet.
didn't go back.
Yeah, I assume should we just turn around? Follow that
Turn
sketchy
around.
nonsense. Bright eyes.
Well,
Fine.
after that fire truck, so we can probably mow whoever's down inside of it and GTA ourselves a fire truck.
Yes.
Wasted.
So yeah, you all whip around. Jake, I want you to go ahead and give me a driving test.
Ooh.
Driving test.
That's under control skills. There you go.
23,
Oh god
baby.
damn, knocked it out of the park. Another crit.
Damn.
Took you drifting.
That man
would you
was
like me
born
to
in a race
drive?
car. What was that, Gen
Crit.
Star?
Yeah.
Nothing. It's okay.
So
I
yeah,
mean, over talking.
you
Sorry.
whip this thing around. I'll tell you what, with that good of a test, you actually know a couple back alleys you can take it down. And you actually pull up and into the garage of your building right as the firefighters, there's 3 of them, come running out of the truck, and they run right into the front door of your building.
We're gonna kill some.
Are there any
heroes today.
obvious signs of smoke or anything like that coming from the building?
No, not right now.
They're not real firefighters.
Well, where there's smoke, there's gonna be fire. And then I ask Racer, did you whip it good?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna look directly at 40 for a solid 2 seconds, and then get out of the car. I'm good.
Is that a yes?
Beautiful
Shut
reaction.
door.
Yes, that
I'm
was a
gonna
yes.
kill all these firemen, and I'm gonna pretend one of them is 40.
So you all move in through the back doors. If you go onto the first floor,
Jake, would you
Right.
say you gave 40-tude?
Ah,
Oh my god. Oh no.
so you all come in. The back door to the building's kind of off to the left, and the main door they entered in is over off the right. And you see 2 firefighters, and they're banging on doors. They're moving down the hallway. They're yelling, "Get out! Fire! Fire!"
and at what point can we shoot them?
Maybe.
If you want to start shooting, I'll just get initiative up and we can move right into
I would
it.
say, do we want to yell at them first, or do we want to just go at it?
Now this
I mean, it
map,
sounds like Racer's already.
it's not to
His
scale,
mind.
so don't be trying to move things to scale.
Racer with that roll is about to eraser some of these motherfuckers.
So you can roll initiative on your character sheet.
All right.
And then on the little tab with the fist, actually, you can just click initiative
Yeah.
right there. That's nice.
It is.
Do we need to roll it on that page instead?
Yeah, you do. I didn't realize that. So yeah, if you click on the little fist tab, just click the little roll button,
Oh.
and it'll roll it right there for you.
Don't roll it from your page. Instead, roll it from the little.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there we go. Handy, super handy.
Jeremy
There's
and
your
Ray,
roll.
pop over. So up in the up on that right hand panel, the little fist.
That's right. There's
Yeah.
a little icon.
Click on that, and then you'll see the little die by your name. Roll that die, and it'll re-roll your initiative, and it'll put you in order.
There we go.
Isn't that bonkers?
Thank you for explaining that. That was very nice of you.
Y'all
Welcome.
get your chance to talk things out. Then I'll get my chance to shoot things down.
Hey, Jen, truly, I appreciate it.
Oh my god.
Everyone's in, so we're going to begin
Sponsored
combat.
by Truly.
So, Red Eye, you're up first. Now, you would
Cool.
know that directly to your side, right off the elevators on the back of the building, is one of the hardline data jacks. So there's hardline data jacks outside of every elevator. And then there you've also got one in your room up on 3rd floor.
Okay, so I'd have to go past them to get to it.
There's elevators. This map's not entirely accurate. There's elevators
Oh, okay.
at the back of the building and the front. So it's
gonna-
supposed to be a mirror from what you see on each side. There's stairs
Cool.
and elevators on the back. So yeah, right next to
gonna-
you where you came in, there is an elevator or a data jack.
I'm gonna jack the F in.
Okay. And
I do
CityNet
nothing.
is
Just
down,
do it.
but
But I can control things in the room like the door locks and stuff.
yeah, absolutely. So go ahead. Give me that first test to.
I don't. Do I have to give a first test when I jack in, or do I
I
just
don't-
jack in?
I don't think. Well, this isn't jacking in. This would be accessing the building. But I think being a tenant, you would probably have access to the building. So I'm
Okay.
just going to give you a real low score to get access to the systems and start manipulating things.
I'm gonna spend so much time failing these rolls because
That's
I have 1 plus it. Okay, so I'm gonna do a roll plus my level. Ooh, I rolled a 9.
I was going for 7. So you get in, and you the systems that come up are door locks, security shutters, sprinkler systems, fire alarms, elevators, and lights.
Lock it all down.
Now I'll let you manipulate one thing per turn.
Oh no.
Ooh. What was that list again?
I don't. I was just making it up as I went.
Oh,
I think it was lights. There was lights, elevators, door locks,
Security shutters.
security shutters,
Sprinkler
Fire
systems.
alarm.
sprinklers, and fire alarm. Yeah.
Yeah, elevators.
Yeah.
You can even control like HVAC stuff, so
Make it colder.
colder, hotter, turn on the room fans, shit like
This
that.
is how I get my AC fixed. Is like I'm too warm, and then I hack in, and I'm like, perfect, 65 degrees. Okay. So I will probably I'm probably going to. So it looks like one is already in a room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to lock the doors because he might be. I don't know if that door is closed, but like I would lock the doors so that they can't go in or go anywhere else, and they can't also use the stairs.
Okay, so you just lock all of the doors on the first floor. Now these are all on servos, like after you scan it, the door slides open automatically. So all the doors slide shut, trapping you and them on this floor. Mm-hmm. All the doors to the room slide shut as well as the locks engage. Now, these doors aren't particularly strong. Mm-hmm. So if they got real motivated, or one of you got real motivated, especially the interior apartment doors, the front doors and the back door to the apartments reinforced, but if they wanted to spend a little bit of time trying to bust through one of these doors, they absolutely could.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, is that Ripper Doc's apartment on this level?
Ripper Doc is on... He's on second floor.
Oh, curses.
That's Dr. Carver.
I was kind of hoping for a soundproof room. For reasons.
So that's my turn.
Okay. So yeah, you lock down the doors. You've got 2 firefighters trapped in the hallway here, another one in the room. We can do boop, and the turn passes to Torch. Too old, they do have fire axes.
Ask them if they've ever seen The Raid.
I might just try and yell at them. What are they doing in our apartment complex? There's no fire here, and there's no service for them here either.
They all look back and forth. Now I'm going to call that. You get a free action to call out something. The 2 of them look back and forth to each other, and they look at the group of you with kind of ill intent. You can't really see it. They've got the full fireman's getup on, but you can see they kind of hidden in the the tanks and equipment on their backs. They each pull out an SMG.
All right. Well, that makes it easy to know to shoot them now.
Who needs a fire axe when you have this?
Would I be in a good position to shoot at them with my shotgun?
We're gonna say the shotgun range, I think, is like less than 10 meters. It's on Thursday Night Throwdown, ranged combat.
Yeah,
shotgun.
You said that
the max range for a shotgun is like 200 meters. So we'll call this less than 12 meters because that's whatever the fuck 3 times 12 is. So yeah, you can definitely take a blast. Shooting at this range, I'm going to call that a 15 to hit.
Okay. Would I get a benefit to move up a little bit first?
No, 15's the bottom of the thing.
Okay.
0 to 12 is a 15.
Okay. Do I get to hit more people by being close with the shotgun?
If you do, those rules aren't in
it.
The jumpstart. So I'm going to say no. Like maybe you got like slugs in them, or real big buckshot, and it doesn't spread real far.
I was just hoping maybe. Hey, that's just enough.
Your target was a 15, so go ahead and roll that damage. 19 points of damage. Let's take a look. You're going at firefighter number 2. Their armor value is at 14.
Ouch.
So 5 damage does move through. So I mean you're doing some work. Actually, I need to do this in physical notes because they're all tied to the same character sheet.
My goodness.
That was firefighter number 2.
They have more armor than we do. We might be in danger.
But that shot does move their armor down from that 14 down to 13. So,
is there like a take cover sort of mechanism or anything like that?
You can do take cover. If you want to do your movement, you can duck around that corner and it'll increase your armor rating.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. So yeah, you take a shot, you hit this guy, his armor soaks up most of the damage, and the turn passes to firefighter number 3, who moves up and kind of shoots around his buddy. I'm just gonna say, Grease, you're kind of up front now that Torch is hidden behind the corner.
Oh no!
Sorry.
And he's going to take a shot. Oh, I'm sorry. They don't have SMGs. They have little assault rifles.
Oh, that's worse somehow.
So let me roll that assault rifle. Ooh, but that assault rifle target at this range was a 15. I got a 7. So he shoots and just bullet holes sprout into the drywall in your apartment wall. But it's a total miss. You got lucky on that one.
Lynch.
And then Grease, it comes to you.
Grease will pretend that it was by his own prowess and nerves of steel that he avoided that gunfire.
Yeah.
Y'all done fucked up now. How does using an SMG work? Do I get to do more than one shot, or is it still just the one?
So the way it works is you'll have burst fire 3.
Mm-hmm.
You take your shot. For every point above the target, up to 3 points, you deal an additional bullet. So if you roll 17, you put 3 shots on this person. If you roll 15, 1 shot. Anything less than a 15.
You do separate damage rolls,
Yep,
basically.
separate damage for each bullet. So yeah.
Well,
your goal is 15, 16, or 17.
Cool. Well, I'm going to pull out my own SMG and return the favor.
Sure. You pull it out. You light up that 9.
And I will return like, you see, you give me a warning shot, I give you a warning shot. Now let's all settle down and be civilized.
Yeah. Now, in there somewhere, there's luck, and I don't remember what the fuck you can do with the luck.
I have a lot of luck, but that would take a lot of luck to get from a 9 to a 15.
Yeah.
I rolled poorly.
It wouldn't be good for now, but it might be good to keep in mind for later.
Yeah, I know you can add plus. I don't know if you can use more than 1 luck per roll, but you can get a +1 for spending a point of luck. I remember that much.
Yeah, you can expend luck to bolster your own rolls. So, yeah, just like DCC, you can spend luck before or after the roll to get where you need it to be. Lucks won't refresh until the beginning of the next session.
Yeah, so I will fail miserably and then try to duck behind cover as well.
Yeah. Oh my God, FK, BRB. No, they just have a
Danny.
luck score. What's that?
That's Danny.
Oh, Danny, yeah. They just have a luck score, not a luck die. So they just expend luck points. They don't have to roll anything to use their luck.
Kind of like the DCC.
Yeah.
Where it's
It like
stat.
refreshes per session or something like that.
Exactly.
So it's
So next up, you hear pounding from this room back here as the firefighter encounters the locked door. Now, another thing you all notice is smoke starts kind of billowing out of the seams around that door.
Oh, well, maybe he trapped himself in a burning room in which he can suck it for a minute.
Yeah, so I'm going to say that's...
Second chuckle for the night. I'm so excited,
go.
Jeremy. We did it.
Yeah. I'm going to say that's that firefighter's role. Next round, the firefighter's going to pull out their axe and bust a door down.
That's so fun.
All right.
Hey, Danny.
Next up is Racer.
Hell yeah. Well, that firefighter breathes smoke. I'm going to light up firefighter number 2.
All right.
I want to move within range.
Mhm.
Would I be able to get within 12 meters?
Yeah.
All right. Boom. And then I will open fire on firefighter 2 with my shotgun.
Cool. That's not a clear.
13.
15's a hit. You can spend 2 points of luck if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So you move that up to a success. Go ahead and roll your damage for that shotgun blast.
All right. Bing, bang, boom. 12.
12 damage does not clear their armor.
12 on 5d6 is so rough.
Yeah. That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah, we're
Means,
fine.
that just means I get to shoot him again.
It's true. It's true.
Now, if it doesn't go past his armor doesn't go down.
Correct.
Ouch.
Armor only, just like Forbidden Lands, armor only goes down if damage bypasses the armor. Next up, 40. You're in the system right now.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're not. I'm sorry. That's Red Eye.
That's Red Eye. Yeah.
Yeah.
So most of my musical stuff is more like out of combat stuff. So
Yeah.
in this situation, I'm going to kind of try to follow Jake and move up towards the front in range enough to use whatever my ranged weapon is, which is a very heavy pistol.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
So you
And
got
I'm
your
gonna
hand cannon. Take your shot.
Yeah. Oh, I like a good hand cannon.
19
okay.
is a hit. So yeah, go ahead and put your damage out.
Oh, there we
16
There you go.
does clear it. So you put 3 points of damage and you reduce the armor down to 12.
Get reduced, I say. That's the best I've got.
All right. Cool. So yeah, you move up, take a blast, and it goes to finally firefighter number 2. So Torch and Red Eye are the ones kind of in the cover position. So between Grease, 40, and Racer, I'm gonna roll a d6. That 4 is going to put it on 40. 40, they take a shot at you with their assault rifle. I'm rolling terribly.
It's okay. So are we.
Yeah.
It's like the most
Glad.
incompetent gunfight ever.
Yeah.
Sure. Fine.
It's like the Lethal Weapon gunfight where they're up on the roof and they're like
Oh.
right across from each other and just unloading, but can't hit each other.
This is where you
Yeah,
need to throw the guns.
Is that
This is
Lethal Weapon?
this is a John Woo movie.
No,
Yeah.
stop
shooting and just
throwing
everything
those.
is-
Stop
I-
throwing those.
I will point out that I just realized a mistake on the firefighter's character sheet. I have corrected it, but it's not going to go into effect this turn. So
Uh-oh.
Is that to our
They
detriment?
have flamethrowers.
no, I wasn't accounting for their
Cyber
dexterity
flamethrowers.
bonus. So they
Oh,
were
so
just
the-
getting their gun skill, their marksmanship, but not their dexterity. So
Okay.
they went from having a +3 on their rolls to having a +11.
Oh fuck. We're gonna die. This is just gonna be a TPK.
All right, Red Eye, what do you got?
No, we're good. So there is a fire coming from one of the rooms.
Yeah, but I don't care. Screw that guy. There's not a fire coming from all the other rooms. I would like to put the security shutters down
Oh, locking you all in.
so that people
In.
can't come. People can't come in. Like additional people can't come in.
Sure. So
Like
yeah,
backup.
one thing with locking the security shutters, it also shutters the stairs and the elevators.
I'm okay with that.
I will say if you spend another action on it, you can choose specific zones to remove security shutters on. So turning security shutters on just turns it on for the building. But then you
I'm
can
kind of okay
choose-
with that,
Yeah.
like, because I don't want any civilians to come down here
Okay.
while this is happening. So I'm
yeah.
actually all right with
Okay.
that.
I was just
I
pointing it
was just
out, like,
coming out
No, it's
if
good to
you,
call.
dog in this
if you want to escape, you would have to like unlock the
Okay.
stairwell by
The little turtle walks out. It's like,
Yeah.
no! I don't know what his name is. Prometheus, no!
Nice.
His name's not Prometheus, but I named him that.
Fair
So yeah,
enough.
I do that.
Okay. Torch.
Am I gonna have a hard time shooting at them at this point?
I'll say you can lean out from cover and shoot at them. It is going to give you a -4 bonus.
Yeah,
To this
that's
attack.
why I was worried about that because I don't know how I can. The shutter is all shut then, right?
The shutters in and out of the building to the stairs to the elevators are shut.
Dang. Okay. I was gonna try and maybe go up and back down on the other side of them, but now I won't.
No, you can't. Currently, that's not an option. You could ask Red Eye to unlock this one, give it a turn, and then unlock the other one. But you won't be able to start this action until your next turn.
Yeah. I guess let's just go ahead and try and take a shot and see if I get lucky.
Okay. From cover, or are you moving out of cover?
If I move out of cover, will I be able to have less penalty? No difference.
Oh, if you move out of cover, yeah, the penalty goes away.
I feel like that's probably more important at the moment.
Okay.
It's still gonna be hard to hit.
Sure. So you step out of cover. You take a bead on firefighter number 2 with your shotgun. Go ahead and take your shot.
Oh my goodness! I should have just stayed in cover.
You just rolled a 30-fucking-9.
What the hell?
How?
I don't know. 10, 10, and a 9.
Oh, you rolled a 10, which is a critical hit, which makes it a 13.
If you click the dice down, it's
if you
10,
click it,
10,
he rolled
9.
he exploded his die twice. He rolled a 10, he exploded it again to another 10, then he exploded
Okay.
again to a 9, and then he gets a +3 and a +7 based on his other bonuses.
So you can only explode once. So that's an error in the
Oh.
character sheet. So drop that 9.
So you only get what,
You
29?
only-
no, it's a 29.
Yeah.
So 30. If I drop the 9, then it's 30 still.
You get a
Oh, yeah.
30, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you only get a legendary success.
Which I don't. Does that do anything for me?
No,
Other
not
than
with that
just
gun.
make me feel good.
It just makes you feel really good.
That's what I was
So
afraid
go
of.
ahead and put your damage on that.
19 again.
Not bad. So this dude's got an armor of 12 right now. You're going to reduce that to an 11 after this. But 19 minus
no go.
12,
Is 7.
7 goes through. All right, so this dude is now at the point where he has hit a threshold of his HP. And on your character sheets, I don't have a character sheet up at the moment. Let me pull up the mover. If you go to the combat tab
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of scroll down, once you hit half damage, you take a -3 modifier. When you take fully damaged, which means you have 1 hit point left, you get an additional -2 modifier. So yeah, and the sheet will track all that for you in your HP pool.
Okay. So
But-
we have the benefit of him being less effective in combat now,
Yeah.
at least.
So yeah, that was a solid ass shot. After Torch, it is going to go to firefighter number 3, who is going to just take a shot. Hey Jeff, thanks for those
Oh,
bits.
snap.
That means a player gets a reroll. We'll tuck that in our pocket.
Whoa.
And when one of you wants to take that reroll, that's funny, Jen. I done said the wrong things. I'm just so used to Jeff being in my games. I didn't know what to do. So he's going to take a shot at... There's 4 of you now in... So I'm just going to roll a d4. And that is going to go after Grease. So Grease, he takes a shot at you with his assault rifle. That 20, his target was 15, puts him above his number. So that means he is going to hit you with 3 bullets. each dealing 5d6 damage. First one does 10 damage. What's your armor on that character? That's for Jeremy.
It's under your combat setup on your character sheet.
Jeremy's giggling because Jeff gave him bits. Jeremy, pay attention in class. What's your armor?
His armor is
It
11.
is 11.
So
Okay.
the first bullet gets completely absorbed.
Yeah.
The second one, can I just boop? Nope, you can't do that. The second one does 15 damage. You take 4 points of damage and your armor is reduced to 10.
Okay.
But it won't be till after the turn's over because you got one more bullet that's going to land in you, dealing 14 damage. So you take, 4 and 3 points of damage. So 7 damage altogether. Your armor is reduced to 10 from 11.
Hurt.
So
I'm fine.
These guys are extra dangerous.
assault rifles are not something to fuck with. That burst fire is very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, either we're going to be killed by 3 people with assault rifles, or we'll have 3 assault rifles by the end of this.
Also true.
Help.
Next, it does go to your turn, Jeremy. What is Grease doing?
I'm gonna shoot right back, jerks.
Okay. You take your beat at firefighter number 2.
All right.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
God bless it. I need to hit like a 15, you said?
Yeah.
Not anymore, isn't it?
It's
the guy with his.
No, it's still a 15. It's a
Oh,
hard
it's
set
15.
DC to attack. It's based on
okay.
range. So
Gotcha.
your attack does not hit. You would need 5 points of luck to get to a hit.
Or I'm gonna try using my reroll. Thanks to
Oh yeah, thanks to Jeff. There you
a
go.
real beautiful son of a bitch has inspired me to
There you
shoot
go.
this guy in the face.
15
There you
is
go.
a hit.
Hell yeah,
Hey,
he
there it
did.
is.
You land
Jeff,
1 bullet on them.
did it.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Jeff, did
9
it.
points of damage.
Somewhere Brother Vernon is smiling.
Does not clear the armor. Now, Jeff he bought you specifically 1 reroll, and he brought 1 reroll for the group. I'll let you use that reroll on damage if you want.
Well, he said I'm not allowed to use the other one.
Okay.
In fairness.
Okay. So yeah, you plant a shot on him, but it just gets soaked up by the armor. Next up, firefighter number 1. I'm gonna have him roll a. Let's just roll a body test. We're gonna call that a 10 plus 5. Let me.
Choke on the smoke and fail.
6 plus 5. That's an 11. I was going for a 10 on that. He busts out his axe and he hammers the door down. Next turn, he'll be cool to move out of the room. Actually, he busts the door down and then he steps out, but he doesn't have any action to do anything else. This moves us to Racer.
I'm going to move just a little bit closer
Sure.
and take a shot at firefighter number 2 with my shotgun.
Sure. 13, you're 2 points short.
I
Can you
will
luck it
spend
up?
2 points.
Sure. So you get that up to a hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
15. There we go.
15 points of damage. Their armor was 11. So you now reduce that to 10, but 4 of it will go through. Oh my gosh, this pencil is a pain in my ass. It's one of those pencils where it's got the spiral to get the eraser out.
Mm.
But every time I erase, it works the action. That's great, Brendan.
Yeah.
And it just puts the eraser back in.
I'm waiting for you to throw that backwards too. Don't do it.
All right.
I
So,
just keep it
Racer,
eraser.
yeah, you move up, you take a shot, you put some decent hurt on this dude. Anything else you're doing?
Screaming, ah, at the top of my lungs.
Okay, you do so. 40, you're up.
All right, so firefighter number 2 is the one that most of us have focused on so far, right?
Yeah.
I'm still within range to take my shot without penalty, I think, from last turn. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just fire my very heavy pistol.
Sure.
19?
That'll do.
19 is a hit, yeah.
16 damage.
Shit,
Nice.
16 damage. You put this shot, and you catch this firefighter right above the collar, and you just catch it right in the gaps of the armor as you see blood start spurting out of this dude's neck between the helmet and his jacket as he collapses to the floor. Very, very dead.
I'm going to say
Yay.
everyone thinks I'm one note, but I'm actually very multifaceted. So beat that. And
Yeah, you take your shot and just boom, and yeah. You drop a firefighter. It's now 2 versus 5. And that firefighter is dead, so I'll put that marker on him.
Action Academy, go!
Red Eye, you're up.
In theory.
Do
Sorry,
I still
You get like 3 shots per round each.
feel like I need to? Okay, so the guy has burst out of the room. Do I notice any is there fire coming out of that room?
I will have you. I'll call it a free test, but I am going to make you roll me a test. So I'm not going to use your action on this.
Okay.
But why don't you go ahead and let's see.
Would it maybe be like a
Perception.
system? Like, could I check like the fire alarms?
Yeah,
Like, would
if
a fire
you're-
alarm be going off?
Yeah, if you're in the system. Now, the fire alarms are going off in the building,
Oh.
but you can actually check the fire sensors themselves to see where it was triggered, where the heat was initially detected at. So
Is this a new thing, or have the fire alarms been going off for a while?
I may not have mentioned it. The fire alarms have been going off since you all entered.
I might have missed that. I'm sorry.
That's all right. So yeah, I'll say you can check the systems, and you can actually see that it was a manual override setting the fire alarms off.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the fire alarms off with this turn.
Sure. Yeah, you turn the fire alarms off.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
So after Red Eye, it passes down to Torch.
How hard would it be to get that guy's assault rifle?
He's lying there on the floor. You could run up and you could grab it, but you're going to end your turn standing right next to firefighter number 3. So it is totally doable.
Having the ability to shoot 3 times in a round seems appealing.
It's very badass. Are you going to run
Getting
up?
shot probably 6 times in a round, though, a
Not
little
so
less
great.
appealing. Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
But somebody's going to get shot no matter what.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 6 times. So you know what? Whatever. Let's just give it a shot here.
Sure.
You can do it.
You run up, you grab the assault rifle. I'm not going to make you roll for it. You real quick, you hit the quick release to drop it off the sling that's attached to the body. And you're standing there in front of firefighter number 3, assault rifle in
I'm going
hand.
to hold up firefighter number 2 in front of me.
Yeah, so with that, it does pass to firefighter number 3, who takes a couple steps back but ends up bumping into firefighter number 1, and just gonna try and light you up, Dan.
Can I actually use firefighter number 2 as a bullet sponge?
No.
Oh.
So that's 26.
It's super action movie sounding, at least.
It is super action
Yeah.
movie sounding. So you get 3 bullets, Dan. What's your armor rating?
It is 11, assuming I'm not going off of that bizarre total at the bottom.
Nope, you're going off 11. So first shot does 15. It means you take 4.
Yep.
Second shot does 12, so you take 1.
Yep.
Third shot does 21, so you take 10.
Oh my god.
Dan does die in the end, typically.
So-
I got died at the beginning.
So that was 6. You took 16 damage, and your armor is reduced to 10.
Yep, I got it all in there as we
Okay.
went.
Yeah, that was a heavy ass shot. It passes to Grease. Now, Grease, you saw Torch run up and grab this assault rifle and then just get lit up. What are you going to do?
I don't know what
Well,
suppressive fire does. I meant to ask about that.
Does your gun have that?
I have it as a special roll. I'm not sure if that's a gun trade or just something that
If you
do.
go into the Thursday night throwdown in the journal, I'll drop it in chat here. But yeah, if you go into journal and you go into Thursday night throwdown, there's a section on ranged combat. It's got all those rules in it, but you can read it right there.
Oh, got it. I see it.
So yeah, Grease, what are you going to do?
well, it's not that I can really use the assault rifle myself, and I now realize my SMG only does 2d6 damage, which is not going to be very useful against these guys' armor.
No. SMGs, they're great. They're fast. They're
Yeah.
small and concealable. But they don't put out a lot of hurt.
You can do
So-
suppressive fire with it, though.
But what I'll do is at this point I'm going to do like the turducken of cover. Like Dan has a dead body up in front of him, and then I'll get behind Dan and just kind of pull out my heavy pistol like over both of their shoulders and just kind of.
Oh, well, having the dead body in front of me doesn't actually do anything. So.
I know, but you're still in front of me, and for me it's just humorous.
Okay.
Like you're holding the dead body, and then I'm leading behind you. So I'm a good person.
You move up behind Torch, so I'll say you get a 3 bonus to your armor while you're hiding behind Dan. Do you want to take a shot from behind him with your pistol?
Of course,
Shooting from this cover will also give you a -3 penalty.
Okay. Well, I needed a 15 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spend the luck.
Okay. Give me your damage on that pistol.
Right. God.
8
I see
damage does not clear the armor.
No. Well, if nothing else, I'm consistent in my failure.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll do something some round. Someday.
Firefighter number 1 is going to try and light up the person up front.
Mm-hmm.
14
If I
is a
survive,
miss.
I'm running away. He misses?
14's a miss.
Woo!
So, next up, we're back to Racer.
I'm going to run up to firefighter number 3. No, first I'm going to drop my shotgun,
Yep,
then roll up to firefighter number 3.
sure.
And then I'm going to try to grab the gun in his hand.
Okay. We're going to do an opposed test.
Choose either athletics or brawling, whichever is best for you. Oh, baby.
I'll
Nice.
go ahead. I'm going to add 7 to this roll, so it's whatever I roll plus 7.
That's a 12.
12. So yeah, you run
I
up
just
and
run up and grab the gun right out of his hand.
you snatch the gun. Now the gun is on these quick release slings, the single point slings. Why don't you give me a real quick? We're gonna call this a coordination.
Got it out of his hands, but maybe not off his person.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. This is going to be a dexterity. Where are our dexterity skills? Yeah, go ahead and give me a. Just give me a dexterity test there, Jake. Or you can roll stealth if you want. I'll let you do stealth on this.
I got athletics or stealth for dexterity skills.
Okay. Take your choice and give me a roll. Oh, yeah. You grab it, you thumb the quick release, you have the assault rifle in your hands.
Hooray.
Nice.
Screw that jerk.
Yeah.
So firefighter number 3 is disarmed, moving us back to 40.
So, with that in mind, 40 is going to move up and shoot at firefighter number 3, who is currently disarmed. That sounds like a good thing to do.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll that test.
15?
15 is exactly what you need to hit. So yeah,
That's
go
what I
ahead and
thought.
give me that
Okay.
damage.
14.
14 is the armor value, so it does not clear.
Oh.
Dang.
How exactly does luck work in this system again?
I'll let you spend luck to up your damage, sure. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work, but that's how I'm going to say it's working right now.
Okay, I just click spend and nothing happened.
Um,
Do I have to roll something after?
no, you shouldn't. Just make note of it and reduce your luck by however much you're spending.
Okay, I did, and then roll what damage again?
Yep, roll your gun damage.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your gun damage was already 14. How much luck did you spend?
I spent 2.
So that gives you 2 points of damage.
Oh. Is that enough to
reduces it?
That's enough to clear?
That is enough to clear. So you reduce their hit points by 2,
Okay.
and their armor rating goes from 14 to 13.
Sweet. Perfect. That's a good turn for the face.
There you go. So, next up, we go back to Red Eye. Now, you all do see the room that firefighter number 1 busted out of smoke is still billowing out of it.
Okay. Then I'm going to turn on the fire, the sprinklers.
You turn the sprinkler on in just that room.
You can turn the sprinkler on in just that room.
Then that's what I'm going to do.
Nice.
So, sprinklers go on. Torch.
I will be right back, by the way.
Okay.
I was curious about. I'm gonna just push a button real quick so I can see what to do. Nothing. Okay.
What are you trying to do?
I just saw there's full. I probably should have been taking down ammo on the gun.
I'm
as
not
I shoot
counting
it.
ammo. I'm not counting
Okay.
ammo right now.
Good. Perfect. It's just like I saw full. What does full do?
Don't worry about it. So yeah,
loads the
give
gun.
me your marksmanship test.
Yep.
14.
Dang, I'll luck that up to 15.
Lock that up to 15, and then give me your damage. You'll get 1 bullet off. This is on
This is the
firefighter
assault
3.
rifle.
Yep.
Just one?
5d6. You get 1 bullet, which does 5d6 damage.
Oh, so I don't get 3 like they do?
You get 3. You get 2 if you roll a 16. 3 if you roll a 17.
Ah. Well, let's just spend a couple more points of luck, I guess.
If you can put it up to 17.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll
I did
get
not
to
understand
shoot 3 bullets. Each bullet does 5d6 damage.
Alrighty. I'm gonna probably shoot at the guy who still has a gun,
Okay.
since I expect he's probably gonna be more dangerous at the moment.
Okay. You put shots on firefighter number 1.
Not enough. Just barely enough. And also
enough.
just enough.
Okay, so you put 3 points, of damage. And you reduce their armor from 14 to 13.
Had better luck with my shotgun.
Okay. I mean, you still reduce their armor, so I mean,
Yeah.
a little bit of damage, easier to hit them. Firefighter number 3 is without an assault rifle, and Racer is right up in their face. So you know what firefighter number 3 is going to do?
Punch.
Grab their fucking axe
Oh,
and
I was
swing
thinking they were
it
gonna try to
hard.
grab the gun back.
Nope.
Oh no.
So
It's worse.
this is going to be a plus 11 to this D10. So that is going to be a 19 to hit. And that is going to deal.
Are we going off of total armor or just the armor value?
It's not an AC value. So there's a DC that I set and it hits or it doesn't.
Ah,
And what armor does in this game is it just reduces incoming damage.
all right.
So the damage for an axe is not a whole lot. So it just does 7 points of damage. What's your armor
Yeah,
value?
Total armor is 22, but if we're just playing by armor value, 15.
Okay, so 15 is what we're going off of. So yeah, he swings at your axe. It brushes off your Kevlar. You're absolutely fine. And the turn moves to Grease.
All right. Well, I will continue to bravely stand behind my companion and try to fire once more with my pistol.
Sure.
Because, I could get lucky. It might happen.
Yeah.
Or not.
It doesn't.
So,
yeah.
I'm going to be throwing my pistol at him soon.
Okay, that's fair. Firefighter number 1.
Oh, can he take my shotgun from me if I give it to him?
I'll say one of you would need to spend an action to do that.
Okay.
Firefighter number 1.
Do more damage than your pistol.
Yeah.
Well, I still need to hit.
Oh, Racer or Torch? I'm going to roll myself a d4. It's going to be Torch. Firefighter number 1, who still has their assault rifle. 21. So that is going to be enough to hit, and it's going to be enough to put 3 bullets on you.
And who's this?
Firefighter number 1.
Shooting who?
You.
Oh, damn. Okay. Again, I'm not in the front. Yeah.
Well, I rolled. It's you or Jake.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Goodbye, cruel world.
15 points of damage on the first bullet.
5.
25.
I'm down.
Okay. And 22 on the last one. So
I'm already out of health.
Oh,
that was rough.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Am I straight up dead, or do I do death saves?
Why don't you read for me?
Okay.
Go into the
Is that-
rules. Go into Thursday Night Throwdown.
Yep.
And I'll just show to players so you can see it directly. The rules
Oh,
for
yeah,
that are
I see
there.
I will say this: anytime it's posited as "Will you read for me?" from the GM or judge, it's not a good thing.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Racer.
Hooey. I guess I'm going to take shots at firefighter number 1.
Sure.
Uh,
You have an assault rifle. So
Yeah.
roll your marksmanship.
Where is my marksmanship skills?
Oh, no.
Might be in combat.
Stats.
You can just roll. It's the same thing for your shotgun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just roll your shotgun.
Oh, god dang it. There. Attack. 12. I'm spending 3 luck to bump that up.
Okay. With this assault rifle, that'll get you just 1 bullet. The bullet does 5d6.
All right.
Unless you luck up higher.
If you luck to 16 or 17, you get more bullets.
Ooh, there we go.
Okay. 20 points of damage on firefighter number 1. He takes 7 of that.
Am I able to move around or between firefighters 3 and 1?
I would say no. It's a narrow hallway. Moving past your friends is one thing, but moving through hostile territory, I would give that a
makes
no.
Bert's,
I am
Bert's just
done.
fire in the comments tonight.
What do you do? Oh, yeah, that's a good one, Bert. All right. 40.
40 is gonna do as 40 been doing, and gonna keep shooting. This
There
time
you
at
go.
firefighter number 3 again.
There you go.
And very heavy pistol attack 21,
21 is a hit. Give me that damage.
19.
All right.
40 being the faced has been a heavy hitter.
And which firefighter was that against?
3.
3? Okay. 19 damage. That's solid.
I do want to point out that I've had like about 1 billion ounces of alcohol tonight, and I said 3 and raised like 5 fingers.
Maybe that's why the dice don't like me tonight. I haven't had enough alcohol.
That might
The
be it.
tiny-
Jeremy, yeah, go ahead, Jen, sorry.
The tiny shot solo cups are really what's doing you in, because it seems no, it just makes it too fun to drink. You have to stop.
Red Eye. You're up.
So, I mean, I feel like I've controlled like as much as I can. You know?
Shit. Some altered beast
Danny
stuff going on there.
raises torch from the grave.
Whoa!
Dan, you're now fully healed.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Anyway, sorry, Red Eye. Continue on.
No, I don't know what to do right now. Like, I think am I able to like monitor what's happening on the other floors? Like, do you think I could like do like a check what's happening on the
Sure.
other floors?
Yeah, there's security cams.
Oh, cool. I'd like to tap in and see how the other residents are doing.
They've all been locked into their rooms as well.
Awesome. That actually is perfect. Unless there's a
So-
fire in those rooms.
Yeah, so they're they're
On fire? Don't say on fire.
panicked, but safe.
Okay, good. Perfect. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. That's it. I just wanted to check on the other
All right.
folks.
Dan, you're fully healed miraculously. You don't know how.
Funny, hot dogs just rained down from the ceiling upon me, and I felt revitalized.
You had a pocket hot dog.
Hot pocket dog? Wait, no.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
Ooh,
Oh.
so romantic.
Oh.
Dan, what are you going to do?
Gosh, I'm gonna shoot number 1 with great vengeance,
Absolutely.
or not.
You can luck up.
I'm starting to run out of luck already. I don't have a very big pool.
Okay.
I suspect these are the only people we're shooting tonight.
Well, with as long as this is taking, I'm going to say probably yes.
Does luck recover between sessions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure does. All right. Well, let's just go ahead and go all in then.
All right.
And we'll turn it into a 16.
Okay.
So
Two
I get
bullets?
two bullets.
Light them up.
Hey, there
you
we go.
All right.
I'm almost rolling like they do now.
Oh my. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
22
We
is
still have a reroll. Well, we can use that later if it comes down to it. Somebody else can use the reroll.
Okay. Yeah, this firefighter number 1's got it bad. They're in very rough shape. Turn passes to firefighter number 3, who takes a swing with their axe. They get a, what did I say? It was plus 11.
11, yeah.
Shit. So that right there, it's going to be a 12. But since I critically failed, that's a 3. They very much miss. Passing the turn to Grease. Are you going to take another shot from behind cover?
Of course. Yeah. My cover has miraculously healed themselves back up. So
Okay.
I'm clearly doing something right. I helped him out. I handed him his pocket hot dog and he's feeling better. So
I heard you just put it in my mouth and like worked my jaw,
that's what I do.
That's it.
or did you baby
It's
bird?
not
it to me?
weird. You know, that's
You
what
baby
friends do
birded
for
it.
each other.
All right. So, Jeremy, if you're taking a shot behind cover, don't forget about that -3 penalty.
Okay.
You going to put any luck on that?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. You spend the 4 luck needed to take that up to a 15. Firefighter number 1 or 3?
The one closer is the one who's more injured, correct?
Yep.
Yep. There we go. God bless it. Well, has his armor been reduced? Maybe it does.
has, but not enough for that to work. You're
Someday
too
I'll
short
do
from doing
something.
1 point of damage.
So, okay. Well, if nothing else, it's tradition.
Okay. Firefighter number 1. turns and runs, but collides with the locked and shuttered door, unable to get out.
Don't worry, we'll help him out one bullet at a time.
Racer.
I'm gonna laugh at the guy running away and then take shots at number 3.
Sure.
15. Hey, what do you know?
That's one bullet. You want to luck up to get more?
Nah.
Sure, give me 5d6.
Actually, how's this guy looking?
Pretty healthy.
He still hasn't had any reduced stats or anything.
Oh, in that case, so how many bullets can I hit him with? Is there a maximum? 3 rounds?
3. So if you get to 17, you'll be doing the maximum number of bullets.
Okay, then I will do that. I will spend 2 luck, get it up to 17.
So you're going to give me 5d6 3 times. Oh, wow.
Right.
20.
Oh, baby. Oh, yeah, I can live with that.
You kill firefighter number 3.
Oh, that feels so good.
Firefighter number 3.
Oh,
Boop.
nicely done.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
After I do that, I'm just going to drop his gun back onto him.
Okay. 40, you're up. Good damn, Brendan.
40 is going to move up and shoot firefighter number 1.
Shoot him in the back. I'll give you a +2 bonus to that.
Oh. So that should be a 17
Sure.
then.
So that still hits. Give me your damage.
Nah.
That doesn't get through his armor.
I'm going to spend, what is it, like 10-ish on their armor?
His armor right now is 11. So I'll just let you
Okay.
know, to kill him, you need to get that up to a 13.
I have 5 luck. That's not going to do it.
Not enough.
I will also remind you that probably after this firefighter is dispatched will be the end of the session. So when we pick up next time, you'll be back up at full luck.
Well, I mean, I can spend 5, but that's not 13.
Still
though.
ties, doesn't it?
Well, no, 13 is to do lethal damage. That's bypassing
Oh, well, then I'll
armor.
spend all 5. Let's do this.
Yeah, so you spend all 5, putting 2 points of damage on this firefighter, splattering his brains against the shutter in front of him.
I would just want to put out there that the face has killed 2 of the 3 firefighters.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
I put a lot of damage on him.
I don't care. I'm talking final hit. I'm kill stealing here.
Oh, my
I
God.
know, you're getting all the XP from him.
That's
That's
right.
it.
You're like, look at my kill count. And Dan's like, assists?
Pentakill.
All right. So with that, the final firefighter. Hey there, Debbie Snacks. That's awesome. Thanks for that sub.
Oh, snap.
Oh, wow.
With that final shot, the last firefighter falls. Despite the sprinklers going off in that one room, it's this room right here. Smoke is still billowing out of it.
All right, well, let's loot their corpses as hastily as possible and see what's smoking in that room.
That's happening. Can I are there security cameras in the rooms? Like, can I see inside the room?
there's no security
Okay.
cameras in the rooms.
Okay. I'd like to unlock all the doors,
Sure.
like essentially raise up all the doors, so folks can leave their room.
Okay.
Does somebody want to go upstairs? I don't want to talk to anybody right now. Does someone want to go upstairs and calm the residents? Okay.
We should probably see what's
As the
smoking in that
face,
room.
I feel like
Going
that's
in that
probably
room.
my job.
Is that an apartment?
Yeah, go for it.
in
It
that
is
room?
an apartment, yes.
Okay, then I'm going to go in there and try to find a mattress, a couch, something to try to smother the flames instead.
So
Makes sense.
I'm going to explain to you what you see in this room, and that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh, boy.
How does it smell, Chuck?
It smells like weird sulfur. Setting on the table
Like a chemical fire, maybe.
in the room, you see that. You can zoom in. It's a weird machine set on the table that is just billowing smoke out.
Oh, so they didn't intend to burn the building down. They're just simulating fire, perhaps?
On the side of the machine, there's a weird little box that almost seems to be made out of like some weird like plastic blocky clay with some wires
no.
coming out of it with a little countdown clock that's currently at like 19:28.
Okay, so we got like 19 minutes before this place gets obliterated.
Hey there, Danny. Thanks for that sub. That's awesome.
Snap. Ultimate Blitz subbed.
And yeah, that's where we're ending the session. So we'll come back.
Yeah, I'm
in 2
immediately
weeks.
calling for Torch. The tech
Oh, boy.
savvy guy.
We'll be back with this game in 2 weeks to continue on. See
We're
what's
not
happening.
dead yet,
We're not dead yet.
even though I tried.
You did. You tried very hard.
We were so close, but it's just not the end yet, people.
I have tried for many years to kill myself, and it hasn't happened yet. So let's see how it goes.
It will happen at the end.
Yep. So, yeah, that's the part one, I guess. I was worried we weren't gonna have enough time, but this is fantastic that it's, we at least got another good session.
That was fun.
Yeah.
The system's interesting. I like it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It uses kind of like some of the other systems you see where you got your primary attributes and you got your skills. You just throws those together and you roll it. So I mean, it's not unlike
It's not unlike a lot of stuff, but I do like that it's a D10. I like that the skills are heavily weighted because of that.
Yeah.
And I do like that there's a luck mechanic, which is one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Luck is great. So being able to have luck points to help you out. I like the fact that there's not ACs. Like everyone doesn't have their own value. This is how far you are. This is how close you're attacking. So this is the value that anyone would need to hit to have a successful attack. Then it's your armor that helps you out after that. So yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Dan dying in the end, you should all go check out Dan Dies in the End, the zine at Drive-Thru-RPG.
Yeah.
How close are we to getting print on demand?
I don't fucking know. Oh, we got to make a new version of the PDF.
Ah, okay.
I need to know what all those parameters are, the things we need to change.
Yeah.
I give up on Drive-Thru-RPG. I've worked in print for over 20 years. Get your shit together, Drive-Thru-RPG.
I'll be honest, I worked in print for a much shorter time than you, so I know way less than you. However, I 100% know that like they asked for so little. I'm like, there's no way they have enough information to print this thing on demand.
Right.
There's no way.
Hey,
But
guys,
Hey, what's up?
Thanks for
You
the
guys
raid.
are playing Left 4 Dead 2, right? Are you playing Left 4
It's
Dead?
a wonderful game.
Ooh.
I love
Ooh.
that game so much.
We need to play like Vermintide 2 or one of the like new successors of Left 4 Dead.
I'm really
Ooh,
not
that
good
could
at
be
playing
fun. We just need to
games
play
like
Left 4
that because I
Dead 2 with
scream all the
mods.
time. I just
See, I'm
scream
great
constantly.
at Vermintide 2. We should do it.
I
Thanks for
scream.
that follow.
Anyway,
Most of these people have actually, some of these folks have seen me try to play a horror game before. It is not good because I just scream and I get very, very upset when the lights turn out. Can't do it. Cannot do it.
that's
sounds
what people
great.
tune in to see.
That's
It's what bad.
makes it good.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so we
what
just
people
have to
wanna
convince
see.
Jen to play a very like cutesy wootsy family friendly game, but it's really a horror game.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Doki
heard of,
Doki Literature Club? Doki Doki
Yeah.
Literature Club was that for me. 100%.
Good game.
What about
Not-
Spooky House of Jump Scares?
but
Yeah.
Okay.
Phasmophobia?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
I'm interested in Phasmophobia.
Okay. Let's bring it in so we can sign off.
No, let's just keep going. Let's never stop, Chuck.
No, I want to go to
Why do you
bed.
want to stop? Are you trying to go to bed? Do you
Yes,
sleep?
I sleep.
Oh, what a cop out.
Anyway, yeah, so we'll be back with this in 2 weeks. What is today? Wednesday. We don't got shit on Thursday. Friday, Dan, Jake, and I will be back on twitch.tv/YhanderRPG. We're playing Sin Eater for Flames of Freedom. Saturday, our Goodman Games game is canceled because they've got shit going on. So we'll be on Notorious DMG playing some first edition D&D. That's going to be Bert, Jeff, Christopher, myself, maybe Seth. I don't know. We'll see if anyone else is going to join in. And then Sunday I'll be back on TT2KB for some Zweihander. And that's kind of it. You can check out Jeremy on the Pludcast. Go check out all sorts of nerdy stuff.
Wow.
Check out what kind of stuff, Chuck? What kind of stuff you check
Chuck,
out?
are you indicating that there are tassels involved?
Oh my gosh, it was just wishful thinking. All sorts of nerdy
Show some
stuff.
ankles.
Get it wherever you get
And some
podcasts.
ankles. There it
Tune in
is.
to twitch.tv/skankles for
That's it. That's it.
Oh no. Oh,
Dad
no, too old.
Dan nudes in the end. Yeah, only the ankles though. Yeah, that's all I got. We'll be back with this in 2 weeks. Next Wednesday in this time slot, Jeremy's running us through some more spectaculars. So yeah, I don't know. I ain't got shit else. So until we see you again, start fires, do drugs, and tip your fucking bartenders. Deuces.
Thanks, everybody.
It's this mouse. I gotta sign us off with this mouse.
Bye, everybody. I'm gonna
Goodbye.
go cry and play horror games. Bye.
Bye.